Hello, and welcome. Tonight, we're gonna talk about Fira and all the news that are available. I'm a bit late on the video, but it's still early, kinda, because we still have to do 2 more days. So we're gonna be talking about that. Although I didn't record myself when I sold, which is kind of sad because I sold and then I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make a video about this. But I already sold, so it is what it is. So, what I'm gonna talk about in this video is going to be the unlocking of Xtrang and what this means for the project, what this means for the future of Fira and Tranquility and all that juicy stuff. So here I have the Discord. First I'm gonna start with the announcement that was made. There we go. So there is the Genesis Hero Mint and Xtrang unlock event. So as you might know or might not know, there was a pre-sale of the 25 million Xtrang, which was sold at 20 cents back in almost 6 months ago. Okay, 180 days ago, almost 178 days ago. So soon they're gonna be unlocked. As you can see, 17 of those are staked. The team has some of it, as far as I know, because in the medium it says like the team is not gonna dump, meaning they do own some. I'm not gonna go into details how many they have. If you feel like knowing more, sure, just go do your research. I'm here to talk about like what's going to happen. So basically, Xtrang is unlocking, and that means 25 million more supply comes into the play, right? So let me open trunk for a moment. As you can see, we have 3 million trunk pulled with wrapped one. Then we also have like Tranquility with Fira wrapped. I'm sorry, Tranquility with Fira, but I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna be focused on Trank, meaning I don't know. So the incentives, they gave an incentives, but either way 25 mils is gonna be unlocked and they're gonna become in play and the same day that stuff unlocks. I assume this number will jump quite a bit. Okay, so I expect the price to drop at least like to 20 cents to where it was before the buy, because those guys are fed with APR for like first month or first 2 months. The APR on this one was like 500 to 200, meaning they pretty much got the double rewards, meaning they bought like 20 cents, right? So they bought for 20 cents. They almost got double the supply in the in those 2 months, those 6 months, because I see two. I think of I see two and I say months. Those 6 months, they made pretty nice return. So I assume, again, that's why I sold. I assume the price will drop and I can buy back right here. Like, I'm not any analytic guy. As you can see, I have no clue about anything, but I believe I can buy 3 times cheaper. So I'm not unlocking my locked, because I'm gonna be talking about that in a separate video. But either way, what are the incentives to not dump the X strength, which they still will, even though the incentives are good, they still will. So what are they trying to do is they will try to buff. Maybe it's already buffed, I don't know. I never saw what was the reward. So as you can see, we get 1.58 trunk per block. I don't know what that number was before and after, because I didn't pay attention, because I didn't care. I'm never gonna sell until I must. Yeah, either way, they will make X trunk go, like, you can convert your stuff if you want to in the next 6 months, as far as I understood. And if you don't sell, they will buff the price. So I don't know if they're gonna make like 2 trunk per block, 2.5, maybe 3 trunk per block, so you don't actually sell, so you don't dump the price to oblivion till the supply gets bigger, and then the effect won't be that high. I honestly, I don't know, but either way, that's the deal. Then we go to Genesis Hero. So there's gonna be 5 rounds of Genesis Hero, and I might make a separate video about this and talk about Fira, only Fira, and why I'm pretty disappointed in the actual people and supporters, or whatever you want to call it. But definitely, I will come back and talk. So for the other incentives that people actually don't sell all those X trunks, they can lock their trunks, and everyone who has 100k locked trunk can mint to Genesis Hero 1, to Genesis Hero 0. Now there's gonna be first serve, first game, first served, which, even though it's 50k and seems a lot of locked trunk, I would assume that there's gonna be a lot of people fighting, because there's only gonna be 200 heroes. That means if you have 100, every person who has 100 can mint 2, and if there's 100 people who have 100k, all heroes are gone. And if you have 101 person who owns more than 100k locked, yeah, it's gonna be fight. So the faster fingers will win. I hope there's not many bots, so we can actually mint, at least those who have. As you can see, I have 55k. and I'm prepared to buy more. I was although I did make the mistake of not selling the Fira, because I knew, I don't know how to put it, I knew since we were only minting and not using it, I knew the price will go down. But even though I knew the price will go down, I was still farming Fira trunk, because there was not much impermanent loss, and the APR was, as you can see, they were more higher, which was really nice. You can see, I can show you. Like for unsealing, I have 650. I mean, for some people that's a lot. For some people that's low. I believe I'm like mid-range to low, but you know, we'll have to see. I could have made way more money if I was just selling Fira. So I wait for the day to buy back, because I had a month of I could have sold, but again I didn't. Mistakes were made. It doesn't matter either way. I was if I didn't sell, I was good. I was gonna buy heroes. If I sold, I was gonna buy back Trunk, which will give me more Fira. At the end of the day, it's pretty much the same, except you actually don't know which one will go more, like which one will cost more, Trunk or Fira. At the end of the day, they go almost exactly the same. If Fira goes up, Trunk goes up. If Trunk goes up, Fira goes up. So you know, in previous video I was talking about that they're kinda the same, because they use almost the same pool of liquidity, but not really, because when the announcement was made, Fear went down to the garbage and Trunk went up, which didn't make sense to me. People don't know what to do, but I will explain in the Fira video about that. But yeah, so that's my strategy. I sold everything. I sold the Trunk that I had unlocked. I sold. I keep on selling older rewards. By older rewards, I mean Trunk and Fira, because I know for a fact I will buy in 2 days less than 46 cents. That's a fact. There's no way nobody sells. There is no way. And even if there is a way, I will take my 10-20% loss, right? Because I will need to buy back. And again, I'm completely fine if shit unlocks, everybody goes to locked, and price goes up. I'm pretty fine. I will buy at 60. I have no problem buying at 60. The only thing is I'm not gonna be able to mint two heroes, two gen 0s as I planned. But it is what it is. That's life. That's how life works. So yeah, I will keep you updated now, because the game is almost on the launch. There's more updates coming, and I almost forgot. I'm gonna show you. There's they already made how many people for the Gen 0s, because as I said, there's gonna be only 200, and those who have more than 100 locked will be able to mint 2 of those. So there we go. General. So we have 55 people who have more than 100k, and I strongly believe that in the next month, because I believe this will be, the mint will happen somewhere in May. I don't know if the team said, I'm sure they didn't say a mint date, but I can assure you it will be in May. Why? I don't know. If they are fast enough, cool, but I don't think so, because they will need to add the marketplace, maybe the leveling, maybe some questing, something. They will need to add something. They cannot just do the gen0s and that's it. Either it's gonna be a what's it called? Oh, the are they calling the summoning? I forgot. Either way, breed. I will say breed because at the end of the day you breed. You know. So I assume as soon as the gen0 comes, all the gen0 can instantly make the gen1, and the gen1 can make gen2, and so on and so on. So the game can, so nobody is like, oh, only the whales got the gen0s and now we have no heroes, right? So yeah, there's that. I'm really bullish on the project. I cannot keep saying it enough. The market cap is only 27 mil. It has way much room to grow, and that's I'm just gonna leave it at that. Until next time, bye bye.